Well, a lot has changed in the last 24 hours. Aam Aadmi Party chief Arvind Kejriwal will not be released from Tihar jail today, a day after the Rouse Avenue court granted him bail in a late-night order that was given on Thursday. In the money laundering case against Arvind Kejriwal, today, the Delhi High Court put a stay on the trial court's order. The court has also reserved its order for the next 2 to 3 days as it wants to go through the entire records before pronouncing final judgment. The High Court earlier today said that the trial court order shall not be given effect till the High Court has finished hearing the matter. The High Court also issued notice to Arvind Kejriwal seeking his response to the ED's plea that challenges the trial court.
कोर्ट ने आज जो है केजरीवाल का बेल ऑर्डर स्टे कर दिया। हमारी स्टे एप्लीकेशन जो है उसके ऊपर ऑर्डर किया है और फाइनल ऑर्डर 2-4 दिन में आएगा और मेन बेल कैंसिलेशन की जो एप्लीकेशन है उसकी सुनवाई बाद में होगी। उस पर नोटिस इशू हुआ है।
This follows intense arguments in court where the ED vehemently argued that the trial court order was perverse as it did not give adequate time to the Enforcement Directorate to oppose the bail by saying that the reply submitted is bulky and therefore rushed into granting bail. The agency said there was direct evidence of proceeds of crime linked to Arvind Kejriwal, unlike what trial court claims in its order. It cited Magunta Srinivas Reddy's statement where he said that he met the chief minister and Arvind Kejriwal asked for 100 crores. The AAP council, meanwhile, insisted that there was no need to keep Kejriwal behind bars and that the Delhi chief minister was not a terrorist and ED must not solely focus on stalling implementation of the bail order.
The matter is sub judice and therefore I would not like to comment on it in detail. But I would definitely like to add that as far as the Honorable Chief Minister Shri Arvind Kejriwal ji is concerned, he's definitely lost in the court of the people's opinion. The recent Lok Sabha elections show that the Delhi has unequivocally chosen Bharatiya Janata Party across all 7 Lok Sabha seats. And if you remember, the campaign of the Honorable Chief Minister was Jail ka jawab aapki vote se. Clearly, the people of Delhi have voted in favor of the Bharatiya Janata Party, and this shows that any charade of his, the Delhi people have not fallen for it.
ईडी की इंटेंशन ये है कि भी किसी भी तरीके से ये जो रिलीफ मिला है ये एग्जीक्यूट ना हो, तो उस इंटेंशन को जाहिर करते हुए आज बहुत लंबी आर्गुमेंट हुई और कोर्ट ने उनको पूरा टाइम दिया। इसलिए दिया क्योंकि उनका मेन ऑब्जेक्शन ये था कि ईडी कोर्ट ने 2 दिन आर्गुमेंट सुनी जो कि नाकाफी थी। वो हो सकता है और लंबी आर्गुमेंट करना चाहते हो, तो आज उन्होंने एट लेंथ 2 घंटे तक आर्गुमेंट की। हमारी सबमिशन भी कोर्ट ने सुनी और कोर्ट ने बेल एप्लीकेशन जो कैंसिलेशन की पिटीशन है उसको तो जुलाई फर्स्ट वीक के लिए रख दिया है, 10th of जुलाई के लिए। लेकिन जो स्टे मांगा है, स्टे एप्लीकेशन को डिसाइड करने के लिए तय किया है कि बाई मंडे और ट्यूसडे तक उस पर कोई ना कोई कोर्ट ऑर्डर देगी। उस ऑर्डर के अकॉर्डिंगली अरविंद केजरीवाल जी कब बाहर आएंगे ये तय होगा।
While Arvind Kejriwal will now remain behind bars for at least the next 2 to 3 days till the Delhi High Court's order is out, what has also created a flutter are the scathing observations made by the Rouse Avenue Court yesterday while it granted bail to the Aam Aadmi Party chief. The court said that the ED is not acting without bias and there was neither proper evidence against Arvind Kejriwal nor evidence of a money trail for use in the Goa elections. In response to the ED's claim that investigation is an art, the Delhi court responded by saying that any person can be kept behind bars artistically. The Aam Aadmi Party cited these statements to allege persecution. Today, however, when that bail has been stayed, the tune also completely changed. So the question now is, when yesterday democracy had been vindicated just because Arvind Kejriwal was given bail, can today it be said that India is sliding back into dictatorship when that order is stayed? Joining us on the debate, Anuja Kapoor, spokesperson of the BJP, Varun Singh, political analyst. And my first question naturally is to Aam Aadmi Party supporter and political analyst Huda Zariwala. Now, either the courts are fair or they are unfair. Huda Zariwala. Yesterday, everyone was lauding the court. Today, they are saying dictatorship aa gayi.
Well, interestingly, when yesterday the court order was pronounced, even, it was not even uploaded. Nobody had an actual, they were not able to read it. At 12 o'clock today, even before the application is uploaded, you hear of the ED going to the High Court to oppose the bail. I mean, what does this speak of the ED? Arvind Kejriwal ji has been in custody since the 21st of March. It is 3 plus months.
Ma'am, whatever
now.
it says about the ED, the Delhi High Court has said that we are going to now take 2 to 3 days and we are going to study the order and we are going to come back with an order in 2 to 3 days. My question is different. I'm simply asking you, do you believe in courts today or not? Yesterday, everyone was like 3 cheers for the judicial system. Do you still believe in judicial system or not?
We absolutely believe in the judicial system. It was the same judicial system that had granted interim bail to Arvind Kejriwal for 21 days to campaign for the Lok Sabha elections. It is the same Supreme Court, Honorable Supreme Court, that has granted bail to Sanjay Singh ji just because ED couldn't oppose the bail. And we are very sure that even in this case now, even after 2-3 days, we are very sure that Arvind Kejriwal ji is going to be out on bail. He is not a habitual offender, as was given in the court judgment. During the time of the interim bail, clearly he is being treated like, a hardcore criminal.
By who?
Terrorist of sort.
By who? Who's treating him like a terrorist?
The ED at the behest of the BJP. Let us not forget, Modi ji does not.
But it is the Delhi High Court which has stayed his bail, not the ED.
And it is the same court that will be granting him bail in the
What
next
if it
2
doesn't?
days. We're very sure of that because there are no charges to prove against him. ED was trying to oppose the bail of Sanjay Singh ji. That did not happen. ED was trying to oppose the interim bail of Arvind Kejriwal ji. Clearly, they couldn't do that then. And ED all of a sudden today decides to wake up, goes knocking on the door of the High Court, tells them to oppose the bail when last night it was the trial court that had in fact granted him bail. So what is this, dictatorship, the anarchy?
Okay.
The complete archaic state.
Why is the ED so desperate? Anuja Kapoor, why is the ED so desperate, treating him like a terrorist?
Jai Shri Ram, and good evening to all of you. It's very interesting when an Aam Aadmi Party become in a decorative way. They just talk about it. What I'm going to talk about is, as I'm being a lawyer of a Supreme Court also. So what I'm going to put through is that Arvind Kejriwal was given to ED custody in remand by High Court on the approval statement that is of Magunta Reddy. Supreme Court did not stay the order of the High Court. After this, the jail was being given to the Arvind Kejriwal by the High Court, and there we see...
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Delhi Minister Saurabh Bharadwaj, first reaction from Aam Aadmi Party. Let's quickly listen.
कि आप कह रहे 40 करोड़ का तो खर्चा गोवा के इलेक्शन में कर दिया, बाकी 60 करोड़ का कहां खर्चा हुआ? तो ईडी ने कहा हम इन्वेस्टिगेशन कर रहे हैं। कोर्ट ने पूछा कब तक कर लेंगे, तो कोई समय नहीं है। तो आप इन्वेस्टिगेशन करते रहेंगे तो क्या हमेशा जब तक आपकी इन्वेस्टिगेशन चलेगी अरविंद केजरीवाल जेल में रहेंगे? ये तो कोई कानून नहीं है। आगे उन्होंने कहा ये 100 करोड़ रुपए के बारे में भी जो कहा जा रहा है कि इसमें 40 करोड़ के बारे में 100 में से 40 करोड़ रुपए गुजरात गोवा के इलेक्शन में खर्च हो गए हैं, इसका भी कोई सबूत ईडी कोर्ट के सामने नहीं रख पाई है। ये बात ऑर्डर के अंदर आई है, यानी कि कोई सबूत ईडी कोर्ट के सामने नहीं रख पा रही। आगे जिस बात के बारे में बार बार अरविंद केजरीवाल जी और आम आदमी पार्टी कहती है कि कोई सबूत नहीं है, सिर्फ कुछ आरोपियों को लालच देके, डरा धमका के, जेल का डर दिखा के, उनकी गवाहियों को बदलवा के अरविंद केजरीवाल को फंसाया गया है। वो बात कोर्ट में भी कही गई। कोर्ट ने क्या कहा सुनिए। कोर्ट ने कहा an important submission has been made by the learned ASG during the arguments on behalf of ED, whereby making submissions in respect of the credibility of approvers that, quote किया है, investigation is an art. Sometimes one accused is given a lollipop of bail and pardon and induced with some assurance to make them tell the story behind the offense. आगे कोर्ट कहती है, the court has to take a pause to consider this argument, which is not a portable submission that...
So very interesting. You will see each side quote from the judgment that suits them. Saurabh Bharadwaj is quoting from what the trial court said in its judgment, Anuja Kapoor, pardon me, and he is saying the same thing, that You do not have evidence against him. And it's an art. Artistically, ED has kept him behind bars.
So that's what I'm saying. This is a very interesting thing. Arvind Kejriwal's, the whole government, they try to pick and choose the things which they want to speak. So first of all, there is a precedent of the things. Secondly, Supreme Court can stay the order of the High Court. High Court can stay the order of the lower courts. This is the precedent that has been followed. This is undoubtedly the things have been there. The contention in the High Court, on which the order has been stayed. First, ED has not been heard. Second, Section 45 PMLA was not dealt properly. Third, the timings are contrary to the actual facts. Where you remember, it has been talked about. ECIR has been registered in July and August.
Okay.
So that was being another point. And High Court findings were not considered. This is being said by the High Court itself. And what are the High Court findings? Is that they approve the approver. They approve Meghnata Reddy, which is the proceedings of the crimes of rupees 100 crores, which has been taken up on AK, who is Arvind Kejriwal, who's been guilty on 2 counts. So rupees 45 crore has already been traced, and the proceedings of crimes has been forwarded, and it has been done in Goa.
Okay.
Now for another rupees 55, we need him. Manish Sisodia is not out. First thing. Secondly, K. Kavita is still inside. Thirdly, what we are talking about is the supremacy of the law. The natural justice did not follow, which should have been followed. And there is the problem where when the Supreme Court has also believed in the approvers and have said that. So this is, I don't believe this is a legal contention. It has to be dealt legally.
Okay, who does Ariwala?
It is Sarath Reddy who became an approver. 8 of his initial judgments did not even have Arvind Kejriwalji's name, and then suddenly he becomes an approver. He becomes, like this person speaking for the BJP, and then Arvind Kejriwalji's name is taken, whereas he is the one who had given proceeds of crime were established in his case. He had given, a huge substantial amount worthy of 55 crores to the BJP as electoral bonds. So what is Anjuji even talking about? I'm not sure here, because Vijay Nair, who was initially given, turned approver in the case, there is nothing that links him and Arvind Kejriwal, number one. Number two, the proceeds of crimes against Arvind Kejriwal, or for that matter, even Manish Sisodia ji, has not been established as yet.
But madam, all of this, if it has to be established, will be done in a court of law. The simple argument was that the trial court did not even appreciate the evidence. Now, here's the thing, Varun Singh. When we bring in the argument, or rather when the ASG brings in the argument, that the judgment was perverse, that, it was very hurried, you are actually doing exactly what the opposition has been doing all this while. Negating a judgment which does not suit you. So isn't the government also then putting the courts under a cloud, saying that we don't agree with this wasn't a good judgment?
See, Paulo Coelho had said it very nicely once, that we are the best lawyers for our mistakes and the best judge for someone else's mistake. So, you rightly said what actually I was going to say, that whenever the judgment isn't in favor of any person, they end up criticizing it. And similarly, I was very surprised with Ms. Zariwala questioning why the ED went to the court, because that is the precedent. That is how law works. As a LLB, I can tell you, the moment anybody has an unfavorable judgment against them, the best thing they do is, the first thing that they do is they go to the upper court and challenge it. It is basic of law. And, I'm very surprised, whatever I could read, very artistically given judgment order by the Rose Avenue Court. And, as a common man, it pains me that 76% of the under trials are still languishing behind jail for simple hearing. That if they are heard, they could get bail, or their bail applications are pending. And here we have, as I said, people are slowly, it's not only about the government or the opposition party, even people are slowly questioning the courts because of this attitude.
No, but aren't you also questioning the court when it suits you?
Absolutely.
Now, what did the trial court say in its bail order? It said, listen, the Chief Justice of India is saying that bail should be a it should be a rule, not an exception. And so we are granting bail to Arvind Kejriwal. He's not a bhagoda.
Let me tell you, Padmaja, we don't need the Supreme Court CJI to say it. It is the basic of law that bail, not jail. It has been there for always. That is what my question is. Why do these judges need to be told by someone when it has been there in the book? Every judge who comes over here is a LLB student. We have been taught this in the first year of our education at LLB, that bail, not jail. But are they following it? Every court that gives a bail is doing something good for the society. I have no question about it. But here, questioning why the ED has gone to upper court to challenge it is wrong. Why the ED wants to challenge that particular bail is wrong, because that is how law works.
Okay, there's nothing wrong in challenging a lower court's bail or a lower court's order rather.
Well, it is the same courts that had granted bail to Arvind Kejriwalji, a trial court wherein the ED had to go, at 12, even before the announcement.
But ma'am, it was the same court that also denied him bail earlier, just a few days ago.
Also, let us not forget, in the PMLA Act, under which the ED has taken Arvind Kejriwalji into custody to begin with, is a draconian law, and yet they were not able to establish any procedure.
Ma'am, we cannot keep jumping goalposts. Anuja Kapoor wants to quickly respond to that. Anuja Kapoor.
It's okay. I just want to ask the persons who are sitting on the show is, please, if you do not have a knowledge of the law, don't speak, because we are the lawyers who are sitting here. We do and deal with the law every day. So this is where the contentions, ma'am, please, I didn't speak. Ma'am, I didn't speak in between, allow me to speak. So this is where the situation comes up when the Arvind Kejriwal, who is guilty, he is crying in hue and cry. This is a legal contention. The High Court has given a stay on the lower court's bail. This is a problem, and the two lawyers who are there inside are talking on this. This is a question of the law, and this should be followed. And when the question of law is there, ED did not get the chance to speak. We are talking on this. The lower court did not see the documents, as it is clearly written in the order that I have no time of seeing this order, all the documents which are there, because it is in the larger amount, is in hundreds and thousands of pages.
Okay.
Do you see a lawyer speaking, a judge speaking in this way? Because this creates, and she also very pointedly said that every CM should get a granted bail. In which way? Of the constitutional chair. How does a constitutional chair gives you a bail? So this is very scary. No, Padmaja, this is very scary, because what is coming up is people who believe in judiciary, which is the third pillar of the democracy. You are speaking this kind of a thing, where my friend has also said there are many under trials. Why don't you give bail to them then? They have already given their punishments half years in the under trial only.
Okay, so very important. In the last 24 hours, two courts coming up with two different conclusions, very, very important excerpts of the order, which are now being questioned. In greater detail, we will dwell on this. What should we take away from this order? What should we take away from the stay that has been put by the Delhi High Court? Both ladies and Varun Singh, thanks for joining me. I will see you at 8 on India Upfront.